I'm here live with Eve Love here at the Regeneration Center in Memphis, Tennessee. So, Eve Love, give us a little bit about yourself.
Well, as he stated, my name is Eve with the Love. I am the licensed Reiki therapist here at the Regeneration Center. What I focus on is helping people heal spiritually through Reiki, through massage, through balancing of your chakras, through journaling, just whatever it takes to get you on that path to healing in a righteous way. That's what I'm on. I just want to help people heal from whatever like root issues, whatever happened in your childhood. Let's unpack that. And that's what the healing center is here for, is for you to unpack trauma. So
Okay. So, how long you been a spiritual advisor?
well, I've been licensed since 2021. I've been giving spiritual advice since I was born. You know what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
I was born, my mama said I looked like the face of an angel. So I really been I was born spiritual. That's what people don't understand, because our ancestors are very much so spiritual. Just remember, they couldn't read, they couldn't write, so all they had was the elements around them and what they felt. So I've always been the person that was tapped into what I feel. Just being a Cancer moon, a Cancer rising, I was always in tune with my emotions and with other people's emotions. So that's what got me into this. So yeah.
Okay, Auntie. So, let's start from the beginning. Give me a little bit about your background. How did you come up?
Well, I'm originally from Louisiana, Shreveport, what they call Ratchet City, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of cultivated this journey, just being from a place full of poverty, full of crime. My parents was drug addicts. My father died, poor, addicted. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want that for myself, and I definitely didn't want it for my children and my grandchildren. So what do we do when we come from a karmic background? I come from a karmic background. Both parents on drugs, on substance. Mother in and out of prison. Only thing I had was my spirit and my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So just coming up through the rough side. You know what I'm saying, of this life, just trying to find balance without having, what I'm saying, that mother's love, without having that father's protection. And the only thing I had was spirit to guide me through those years. Yeah.
So you mentioned you from Louisiana. Can you, from my understanding, Louisiana has the heaviest indigenous peoples influence of the rest of the states.
Well, Louisiana was built on Haitians coming over, Indian. So the Haitians, the French, and the Indian people kind of settled in together. So when you look at me, I see connections to Africa. I see connections to indigenous people that was also here. I also see connections to the French. So Louisiana is very French forward. It's very indigenous forward, and it's very much so rooted in deep African or Haitian hoodoo, and this is actually hoodoo month. October is actually hoodoo month. So Louisiana is known for having a heavy thickness in hoodoo and in voodoo. So and that's just conjuring energy, the things that our ancestors used to. Remember, they couldn't read, they couldn't write, so the only thing they could do is conjure energy. And that's basically what it is like living in Louisiana. We always studied herbs. We always studied energy. We was always connected with the elements around us, the earth, the water, what I'm saying, the wind. So Louisiana is just heavy. It's just not known for food and fun, but it's some heavy magic going on in that state. Not just Louisiana, but all southern states. I feel like have a heavy appearance of like hoodoo and voodoo.
What made you want to reach out and help others?
Okay, I'm gonna just say it started with me. It started with me being the problem. You know what I'm saying? You go through all these different cycles, different relationships, different people, and over you're the problem. So okay, now I have to hold myself accountable for the problem. What is the issue with me? Okay, I'm listening to what people are saying. So I started healing myself through meditation, through grounding, through journaling. I started healing myself, and then people automatically saw the difference in me and was like, "Hey, what you doing?" Okay. I didn't get into this thing to just say, okay, I'm gonna heal me and then I'm gonna go heal others. People was coming to me, hey, I see you different. I see you healed yourself. What can you do to help me? So only thing I do is hold space for the people that come to me that want this healing, that want to know what I did. Hey, I didn't have a guidance. I didn't have a covenant. I didn't have a big bro or a bruja or somebody that was spiritually in tune to kind of guide me. I had to go on what I felt, you know what I'm saying? So I just opened myself up and say, okay, spirit, you put me here in this position to lead. So bring the people on, and people been coming. Some days I'm overwhelmed with people, but hey, it's like this. Keep them coming, God. You know, I'm excited for the work that I do. I'm thankful and I'm grateful for the work that I do. Reiki has allowed me to not only heal others, but heal myself as well. So as I heal others, I get to heal myself. So it's like a 360 of energy. Just everybody's coming together in this big melting pot of healing. You know what I'm saying? Big melting pot of healers, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? This part of my journey. You know.
What type of clients do you get?
Well, right now I do tarot. So I use tarot as a guidance. I'm really intuitive with my readings, with my advice, but I use tarot for a guidance. You know what I'm saying? Not to just do the reading with it, but I use them to guide me to see where this person's energy is actually held at. So when people come to me looking for advice, they come to me with a problem already. So I just use the energy, the intuitive energy that God gave me, and I just add tarot with it, and I help people get into that path, get on their path to healing through the advice that I give.
Okay. What's the most common problem people come to you with?
Relationship
Oh,
advice. I look at it like this. If you're coming to me or someone like me to ask if your man is cheating, he's cheating. You know, intuitive. You know, you just have to. Most things is common sense. He's not picking up when he's away from the house. He only answers from 9 to 5, and after 7, you can't hear from him. I mean, it's obvious what's going on. Either he has another family, or he's just not interested in you, sis. You know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of people that come to me with relationship issues, man issues, female issues, and people just want to find peace in their own journeys. I have parents come to me with issues with their children, just trying to connect with them. Maybe they having a disconnect or discord with their own children, they in their parents and relationships, and they come to me to kind of get that balance, you know, kind of step in tune to see, hey, why is this imbalance here, and what can we do to balance it out? You know what I'm saying? So we figure out, why is the problem here, what is the problem, why is the problem here, and what is the solution? You know, so I just help people find solutions and clarity for the problems that they have.
you said everybody come to you for relationship advice.
Right.
So what's the most broad piece of relationship advice you can give the public right now?
Be happy. Be happy with yourself. Show yourself, date yourself for a minute. You see what I'm saying? People don't take out, people are so ready to, I need a man, I need a woman, I'm ready to jump in bed with somebody, I'm ready to tap into somebody's energy, I'm ready to have somebody tap into my energy. But have you dated yourself? Have you took yourself out? Have you shown yourself the type of love that you desire and that you need? Have you shown that to yourself before you go out and try to take all this love? Before I try to take all this love that I have and give it to somebody else, I want to take that and try that love on me. So my advice for people that's coming in for relationship advice: love on yourself, treat yourself. Pick top shelf for you, so that when this love comes in, they can't give you no mid, because you've been pulling from the top shelf. How can I pull from the middle or the bottom shelf? Because you know what it feels like to love on you. I told somebody one time, how can I honor you and you don't honor yourself? You got to honor yourself before I can give you anything. I can't give you no love, I can't give you no honor, I can't give you no sex until you actually honor yourself. If you don't take care of your body, you're not taking care of yourself, you watching anything, you eating anything, how can I put myself with you? So take care of yourself first. And then once you get yourself in a space where you feel like you're healthy enough to get out there and coagulate, I'm gonna say, with somebody else in the love category, then you're ready. It's not I need them to love me. This is a bonus love because I love me so much that somebody else coming in to love me can only be a bonus. It can only be a bonus.
That's what I always say. I always felt like it's no one else's job to make you happy but yourself.
Exactly.
I think that's a very heavy burden to place on
It
somebody.
is.
To have, if your source of happiness is external, I
If
think
I'm
that's
your
a heavy burden.
everything, I don't want to be nobody's everything. I'm your everything. Did you see how big that is?
That's a lot.
Everything. How can one person be your everything? Cicely Tyson said it so eloquently in one of those Tyler Perry movies when and she was saying, he was my everything. And she stopped her in her tracks. She said, God is your everything. You can't be my everything because God's spirit is my everything. So I don't want to be everything in nobody's life. If you're not putting God first, if you're not putting you first, if you put me before you, I can't be, you know what I'm saying? Because you are God, just like I am. And you can't, God is a jealous God. So when you put me before you, before God, God is not going to allow that relationship to produce fruit. You know what I'm saying? So I stick to loving yourself. Be by yourself. Date yourself. Court yourself. And then bring in the bonus love.
What can I start with loving myself? Where do I start?
What do you start with loving yourself? Figuring out who you are. Figuring out what do you love. What things make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Eliminate the things that make you feel bad. What do I love about me? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, I get that question too a lot. How do I love myself? The first step to loving yourself is realize that you don't love yourself. Now that you realize that, hey, I haven't been loving myself correctly because I've been in space where I might have felt like I love this person more than I love myself, or I was doing things that I didn't really want to do because I wanted this person to love me. I wasn't loving myself. So the first step is find out what you like, find out what you love. You know what I'm saying? Find out who you are. Then you can add that bonus love, you know, when you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, then. So, Auntie, do you believe in monogamy, poly? What do you believe in?
My views coming from an indigenous spiritual belief, just what I feel like I'm more headed to polyamorous. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in monogamy. I don't believe we are sit here to be on this earth to be with one person for 50 years and die. I feel like anybody that comes into my space to offer me love and security, that's who I want to be with. Right now, I'm practicing celibacy. I've been celibate for 3 years. I have no potentials. You know what I'm saying? So I've been just tapping into my own. I've been polygamous with myself. I've been dating myself. I've been courting myself. I've been healing myself. So when spirit decides to send me that team or send me that person that wants to love me, I'm open for. I'm open to love in every form. I'm empty of everything except for love. And I got that one from spirit.
Okay, then. Okay, then.
God is good. We raise our children to be richer than us. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't have the resources to be, like I said, I come from a drug-induced family. We was just happy to survive, you know what I'm saying? So there was no college fund set up for us, for me. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing when my father died, he didn't leave me anything but a bill. You feel what I'm saying? So there was no riches set up for me. So I wanted to set my children up. So you got to do this on your own. When you was 10 years old and you said you want to go to college, I said, well, you're going to have to earn to go to college because I have nothing to give you. Only thing I can give you is your mental. Your brain is going to get you to where you want to go. If you want to go to college, you're going to have to go because there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? We just surviving. I'm just trying to keep you survive, keep the lights. And you know what I'm saying? There was no inheritance for me. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be here now with no inheritance and my son a millionaire, hey, hey, what else do you ask for? You feel what I'm saying? What else do you ask spirit for? So I'm excited for this next chapter in my family. I just want every parent want their children to become 18, put them out into the streets. Give them nothing. You know what I'm saying? You didn't give them nothing to put them out in the streets. They have no savings. You feel what I'm saying? I want my kids to, hey, be ready for to be adults. You know what I'm saying? Have some savings. You know what I'm saying? Uh, don't use your money to just fuck it away or mess it off. You know, actually invest your money. And I'm proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? Each of my children do look at money like investment. I'm going to invest in, you know what I'm saying? They not in the streets. They not in and out of prison. They honorable. They respectable. They God fearing. They're gods. You feel what I'm saying? So a God is not going to look at $2 the way a peasant looks at $2. You feel what I'm saying? These $2, we can generate more money from the energy in this money. A peasant just want to take it. They want to steal it. They want to sneak it. Guys don't sneak. Guys don't steal. Guys don't lie. What I used to tell you when you was little, if your friends rob a bank, you gonna get caught and you gonna get shares. You know, they're gonna get away. You a God. You can't do peasant. You know what I'm saying? Because you raised different. You just, you know what I'm saying? Parents raise your kids to be gods. You can get you a millionaire out of it. Raise your kids to be gods. You know what I'm saying? If you're a child of God, then you are truly a child of God. That means you are God. A child of God don't grow up and be Jesus. Because that ain't your daddy. Your daddy is God. God came down and got little Virgin Mary pregnant. That's what the Bible say, you know what I'm saying? So I just raised my kids to be God, honorable men and women, respectable, respect themselves, sexually, mentally, spiritually, and I'm proud of the job that me, not only me, but their father. We can't, mothers love to take all the, you know what I'm saying, the influence. I did this. No, it's some good men out there that really stood in that space and held it down. So I always shout out my baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I always shout because he was that man. He whatever word he said, I'ma always be there and take care of my kids. He stood on his word. Period. So I'm always respect a man that stand on their word. You know what I'm saying? So I respect my baby dad. I don't know how the rest of y'all, you know what I'm saying? How y'all, your relationship with your baby daddy ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
What would you say is the most important thing in this lifetime?
To serve God. Your only purpose in this life is to serve God. That is your only purpose, and God is you. If you're a child of God, that means I'm serving myself. I'm honoring my mother and my father because they are gods and they got me here. And I honor the people around me that I look at as God. So your only purpose in life until you die and go to a different realm or whatever you believe religiously is to serve God. Period. That's your only purpose. Everything was aligned. I can't, like, I've been excited since the day I met this lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is everything. I can't even put it into words. She is everything. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to her personality, her heart, her hustle. Now she's a boss. You see, she's a boss. She ain't no nonsense. You know, you ain't coming to her with no boo. You know what I'm saying? So it got to make sense. It got to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm a money magnet. I know I can. Like, that lady wasn't doing nothing but getting her steps in. Yes, she was getting her steps in and made eye contact with me, and that's all I need. You finna go buy something. You know why? Because I'm that. I know I'm that. I know to anybody's business, I know what I'm worth. To anybody's business, I know I'm gonna make it flourish. What does that mean to the person that I'm making your business? What does that mean to you? You know what I'm saying? I go around. I'm like Ike Turner. I done made a lot of silly suckers millionaires. I done made a lot of people millionaires. I done showed people how easy it is to make money with my mouth, with my hands, with my energy. I done showed people how to do this. They done went on in my exes. They be as a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? I showed you how to hustle. You were scared to hustle when you got with me. I showed you this drive. I know what I'm capable of. You feel what I'm saying? But what does that mean to you? What is that worth to you? You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a hustler. I know I can sell water to an Eskimo in a snowstorm and it's raining. I know I can sell you this cup of water because this is the best. This water gonna give you longevity. You feel what I'm saying? I know it. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm worth something because I've always been worth something. That's why I'm still here. I'm supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? We done asked God to let us go to sleep and never wake up. And we still wake up. You feel what I'm saying? So the purpose is still needing to be served every single day. You wake up with breath in your body. It's a day to do the work. It's a day to live. You know what I'm saying? So you still have a purpose as long as you have life. Yeah, so I'm excited. I get excited when I talk about the work that I do. I get excited when I talk about spirit. I'm talking about spirit who owns this place. I just get excited. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for everything, even me losing, even the things that the doors that had to be slammed in my face, and I wasn't yet ready. Like, why is it being slammed right now? I told them 2 weeks. Spirit said, no, we're gonna do it now. Get you up out of here. You feel what I'm saying? Dang. Oh, we're going to open this up right now. As soon as that closes, we got to open this up. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited. I'm just sitting back and seeing what color the wall going to be. It's like watching a movie of my own life. It's like watching a movie of my own life and seeing how everything just works out. I'm just, I move in decency and order, and I move in truth and respect. And I want to be love and light all the time, but sometimes we have to be ready for the war. Sometimes I have to sharpen my skills, sharpen my knife, so I can be ready for the war because it's out there. Anytime you the light, somebody gonna be irritated. Either you're gonna gravitate to the light, or it's gonna blind you because it's so bright and it's gonna irritate you. You ever been driving on a dark highway and somebody come up to you with they bright lights on, and you like, oh. So that's what it's like when you're walking with the energy of God. You like a bright light in a city, in a space of darkness. So the people that love darkness, that love scams, the people that love lying, cheating, dirtiness, they hate your light because you shining light on their dirtiness, on their filth. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's good.
So you speak a lot about the ancestors, and for me, perspective is everything.
Mm-hmm.
And when I think about my ancestors, I think about what the traumas they had to endure, the things they had to put up with, just the food they had to eat.
Yeah.
Just for me to be here, I can't wake up and complain.
Do you know how strong of a gene pool you come from to lay in the bottom of a ship, chained to another man, woman, or child, throwing up full of disease? You never been on a boat and you laid there for 3 months straight. And you came through that just to be beaten, just to be drugged, just to be raped, just to be manipulated. And you still here? Come on, God.
That's what I'm saying.
We got to feel like warriors. We got to feel the spirit of our, and it's got to be the ones that wanted to live. Because if they wanted to die, they'd have jumped off the boat. You feel what I'm saying? So they wanted to live. They want us to be here. They want us to be warriors. They want us to see what they saw. They want us to live their dreams. We are our ancestors' dream. They just wanted freedom. They wanted to go home. They wanted the land back. They just wanted to live their life without being raped, without being tortured, without being mutilated, given a religion that has nothing to do with us, being beaten until now. My grandmother died with the same energy that the slave masters gave to her. Believe in Jesus, Christmas, and servants obey your master. She died with that energy. You feel what I'm saying? Never to know what it feels like to be free. Freedom is your mind. They can lock up your body. They can kill your body, but they can't kill the soul. That's why we still here. They killed the bodies of our ancestors. They mutilated the bodies, but they couldn't do nothing with the spirit. It's still in us. We still fight with it. That's why we emotional about talking about things like that's why I'm emotional about talking about my ancestors, because they tried to kill us. They would put things on our mouth because we were so powerful as women. If I whisper, you might die. So they had to put things with our mouth so we couldn't talk, because if I say something in my ancestral tongue, I can cut your life right here. They wanted us to forget all that. They don't want us to remember how powerful we are. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it's power. We're not only powerful, we are power. We are the power. That's why we don't burn in the sunlight.
We
God
hide
is
in the
good.
sun.